Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from the Windy City. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Man in motion is Brown. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's into space past the 25. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 49. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
We'll go play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. That's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's a design run. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now Swift. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Throwing, Darnold. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now tapped forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 70 range, 70 range. Mustang 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 43 yards. Back to the air one more time. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the give, here's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. On play action, here's the blitz, gets there, he is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
19. Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Carter in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He gets this complete to Burden. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Back to the air once more on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up.
Covered by Kevin Byard.
Back to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his second touchdown of the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Darnold. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Here's Darnold. To the right side, caught by Burton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He'll go underneath to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this will be incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's second down. Here's Darnold again. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw again is Darnold. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll go play action. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold to throw again. He'll swing this out to Swift. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a 1st down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That pass is caught by Burton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
At the Eagles' 9-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. To throw is Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCooper. And the Eagles are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Into space. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for you. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Bears first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That complete to Swift. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He gets it to Burden. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
13 yards on the play.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shot. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open. It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Bears cut into the lead a little bit.
Bears 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Ready? 70 range, 70 range. Set. 19, left thing, 19 line. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I'm late.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
Down at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go! Check go!
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
21 more yards.
A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
We're going to side.
Darnold now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.